It's time for you to recognize the person that you are being is not the person that you have to be. It's time for you to be more motivated than you've ever been in your entire life, rather than settling for what you have. Chances are you didn't wake up one day and think, I just want to be a mediocre person. I want to be like everybody else. No, you had a burning desire to learn, to grow, and evolve. The problem is that you settled into a world that said it's okay to be comfortable. It's okay to stay where you are. But the fact is, if you're staying where you are, you're going backwards. You see, to be motivated means to move through things. The word motivation comes from the Latin of motive. What is your motive for doing what you're doing? Let's be honest. You have goals. You have dreams. You have ambitions. We all do. We are what the Greeks called teleological. We are goal-centered creatures. We need targets, things to aim for. But most of us are just settling for things that don't give us the greatest joy. The fact is, we are all here to grow, to evolve, and to contribute. Jim Rohn famously said that the difference between us and all of the other animals on the planet is that we have the dignity of choice. A tree doesn't think to itself, well, you know what, I've had enough of growing, I'm just going to stay here. No, it does what it is meant to do. Every living soul, every living cell lives for one reason. It lives to grow, to express itself fully. Every day when we're not allowing ourselves to be who we are truly capable of being, there is a part of us that is dying. The question I want to ask you right now is, who do you want to become? What is it that you want to leave on this earth? The biggest challenge that we all face in moving through life is the challenges that we have going on inside our own mind. A part of us that wants us to stay where we are, to stay with what is familiar, to stay with what is comfortable to us. There is a disease in the world right now, and it's called being comfortable, settling for what you have. We are not settlers. We are hunters. We are gatherers. We are designed to move, to evolve, to move through the biggest battle we will ever face. And it's the battle inside our mind. Right now or tomorrow, when you wake up, the battle begins with a part of you that is motivated to keep you where you are, and another part that wants you to get up and get on and make your life and the world a better place. The second habit in the 7 habits of highly effective people is to begin with the end in mind. The end of what? The day, the week, the month? No, your life. Your life is running out. And what do you want the legacy of your life to be? Take a moment now to imagine being at your own funeral. What do you want people to be saying about you? What is the impact that you want to have? See, when you start to think about the end in mind, you can start to allow yourself to be motivated to go out and create, to go and close the gap between where you are and where you're capable of being. From my experience of having worked in the field of personal development for over 30 years, I can tell you that the majority of people are suffering right now because they're settling for a life of mediocrity. They're settling to be stuck in the middle of a rugged mountain, which is what the word means. You are here to grow, and it's time for you to recognize that your future is unwritten and you have the power to change. Today, make that commitment to no longer live a life by chance, but to live an extraordinary life by design. As you think about advancing, evolving, and getting better. To be motivated isn't a destination, it's a commitment to get better. And every single day, you're not going to feel like doing so many things. And that is what the disease of being comfortable has done. It has made so many of us go, well, you know what? I just don't feel like it. Say this right now. What is not feeling like anything got to do with what I need to do based on who I want to become? It's time for you to recognize and create a new identity. The word identity really means you identify with the person that you are, the person you have practiced being, and all you're doing is recreating that with a new identity.